Hey, welcome back. You know, it's kind of chilly out. It ain't as bad as it was here like a week ago, but it's still kind of cold. And we was trying to think of something we could work on besides motors, you know, and I got to talking, and Mama said I'd sure love to have a Jeep to drive on Jeep runs next year. So guess what we're doing? We're gonna get a Jeep ready for Jeep runs next year. Yep, I've got 3 Jeeps total back here. I've got 2 CJ7s and 1 Wrangler YJ, and the YJ is a great vehicle, but it's a stick shift. Nobody wants to drive the stick shift. Whatever. Both my CJs are automatic, but they're gonna need some work. We're gonna have to make 2 into 1, right, buddy? 2 into 1 should be fun. Look at that, I rhymed. Anyway, let me show you what we're doing. No, we are not working on the J10, but we do have to move it because it's in the way of this. This is our 86 Jeep CJ7 Laredo. 86. It's an 86.
I thought you said 84.
It's an 86. I swear to it. It's an 86. But it needs a lot of things. But body-wise, not really. Just cleaned up, fix a few spots. You got this little bit right here that's been fixed once before. That's not a big deal. We can fix it. Interior-wise, we have nothing. But this Jeep had been coated with the shit that you put on top of trailer houses. It's in really good shape in here. Tilt steering. Like I said, it's an automatic. I mean, it needs some things. I'm not going to lie to you. It needs a few things. But everything is here. And at one time, it had a crossbar. And we have one in the red Jeep that I'll show you. This Jeep has originally 186,000 miles. But this is the Laredo package. It has the RPM gauge. These, I believe, you could also get air conditioning in if you wanted it. But everything's here. Everything, I don't know if it works. We've never plugged it in. But this is a hardtop model, and that's fine. That can come off. This one actually had rear defrost, which I didn't even know they made that. But, you know, people have worked on it and they put new pieces of metal in it and stuff. It's fine. We will strip this down and recoat it again. As you can see, it didn't come with keys. It had these in it, but they're the wrong keys. And I had to booger this up to be able to get it. And right now we're rolling it in neutral. So, I mean, just trying to cover everything all at once. It has... This spot right here is the only bad spot, and we can fix it. That's not a big deal. We'll get a piece, and we'll just try to bend this in. We'll get that together. We'll just weld it tight. I don't care. But everything's real good on this Jeep. This stuff right here, we can fix that with some short strand. This thing is shot. It's broken up there, but I mean, it's fixable too. As far as tailgates, let me get the other one. There we go. Tailgate is in real good shape. It's not rusted out in here. We just got that right there, but I ain't worried about that. Are you, buddy?
It's not as bad as what it has.
Yeah, the other Jeep's really bad. So this one, we need to fix that rear bumper piece. It's bent. This one actually has a good trailer hitch on it. That's a good one. But you know, it's got the stock wheels on it with the AMC 20 rear end. I'm not exactly sure what front end this would have in it. We'll find out, but this thing's in really good shape. Now, let's get on to Mom's Ghostbusters Ecto Jeep. Unfortunately, this thing is toast. It really is. It's toast, and I'll show you why. Number one, when we bought this Jeep, I got this for her. Yeah. See that? When I got this Jeep, it had been wrecked. And the frame is bent. And matter of fact, the frame is rusting through on this side. There's really no use fixing it. We can use parts and pieces off of it. Like the top is good. That's a brand new top. I had just put that on there. This one has the YJ crossbar on it. Now, I know I'm jumping around, but I can actually make this crossbar fit that, that roll bar. We got YJ doors that we can use, all the seat stuff. The dash on this is perfect, so we'll be using it. As I said, we got, you know, chromo shit bars, and the dash on this only has one little crack. We can fix that, but the top, like I said, is brand new. Got all this stuff in this old Jeep, but unfortunately the frame and the body is just, it don't look that bad out here, but guys, it's trash. It is complete trash. It's done. I painted over a lot of this, and that's just flaking off. It is just completely rusting out. There ain't nothing we can do about it. See, there's the mounts are all gone. Drivetrain's good. So this old boy has the 304 variety, and it's complete. Everything on here we can just take right out of here and stick right in that one. Same transmission, same everything, and if I remember right, that has a brand new rebuilt transmission in it. Yeah. It also has power brakes, which this one does not. You can see this was originally a 4-cylinder clutch model, and somebody just converted it to V8. This had the 2.5, and you know, they got all kinds of stuff, but it still has the little bitty differentials in it. I'm not exactly sure why they thought that was a good idea. Mainly because it was just a cruiser. I don't know. But anyway, me and the Zeppy man over there next to the convertible. Oh, look at that nice stick out of our convertible top. That's great. That's great. Yeah. That's great. Thanks, tree. Appreciate it. Son of a bitch. Yeah, damn, that was a big one. As far as this Wrangler goes, there's nothing wrong with it. It's perfectly a runner driver. Oh, that rusted out. That's nice. This is a perfect runner driver. I've drove it around a little bit. I don't really want to take the seats out of this one though, but we might. These are pretty nice. How's the back seat? It's ripped and shit, but look at the floors. This Jeep is perfect. And we're going to leave it that way. I almost thought about converting this one, didn't we? But we just decided not to.
There's one thing we can steal out of this.
What?
The
8-ball shifter. Yeah. Yeah, no shit. But this one works. Heat and all. But we're not going to touch it. I may start driving it. Maybe I'll drive it. Got a hell of a bumper. Anyway, let's see if we can't get the air up on this damn tire. We got a low tire. Oh. Are we going to get air? Might have to get the jack. Yeah, I don't know. This thing up off the ground a little bit. This thing's got some heavy duty shackles on it. I like that. There we go. Okay. Try it now. Air off that sucker. What are we hitting? We did find a spare. It was one that actually was in the Jeep when we found it. I don't know if we'll have Holy shit. Can't believe it. I'm seriously surprised. Maybe this one will go easier than that damn Chevelle. I'll be dang. So, this one, there, big old hole. This one's power brake. Got front disc. Look at this. You see the shock moving? And it's not moving. Alright, I'm gonna have to jack it up a little more. I wish I'd have got the jack on there better. Might just be high enough. Maybe. So this is actually an original wheel for the Laredo. They came with chrome wheels, the chrome front end, grill cover. Like I said, some of the dash stuff, I had the RPM gauge and chrome this and chrome that. It really wasn't anything special about them, honestly. But this is a straight 6 258, and this one has the better setup, so to speak. There we go. There we go.
Maybe it's like barely rubbing.
Get some air in the other wheels, tires, whatever. There's the fan for the Chevelle. All right. Anyway, let me get some air in these. Gotta get some fuel first. Load in.
Oh my God. Yeah, this truck is down with the seat.
There ain't much seat left, is there?
Yeah, guys, sorry for the bad footage.
Yeah, we're bouncy, bouncy. Uh-oh.
Oh, my arm.
Watch out, stupids. Be a good spot for it for now, huh?
Yeah.
Brakes work, that's amazing.
Oh, my arm.
There we go. Okay. Hold it. All right, a little more. All right. Nice and easy.
Should we get a cinematic angle of this? There it goes, slowly. Very slowly. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. Oh, I can't see. I'm not that tall. I guess we just take it over here. God. I think they would kind of hurried up a little bit. If they did that, they'd probably end up crashing it. I think it's in place.
Something amazing. The brakes work. Yeah. The brakes freaking work.
Oh, God.
Get out of the way.
Almost got ran over.
Push.
I guess I'm pushing now.
A little more. Alright. Find me a block. That little block right there. It's here. Wonderful, wonderful. Perfect. Great job, team. Oh, look at that wasp nest in the windshield. Thank God it's winter.
Yeah.
Thank you, Aiden, for running the camera. Only missing one kid, and he's never around, so. Actually, he's working. Okay. So what are we going to do to it now?
No idea.
I wonder I wonder if that motor actually spins. So, I have never attempted to spin this thing. It's quart low. I wonder if this thing actually runs. But I've never even tried to crank on it. I'm not even gonna attempt, because the idea is to go ahead and, you know, swap this engine out anyway. Let me get a screwdriver, hook up the battery, or a battery. This is out of the
Chevelle.
It's burning. Nothing's burning. See what happens?
Alright, stand back.
How do we get nothing?
I mean, you did seal the ignition wire.
That's bad. Hold on a minute. So, that's on the wrong side, but whatever. It's trying.
Come
This
on.
thing may run.
Come on, baby.
Getting a little warm over here. Ground. Huh. So boy, what should we do here, buddy? This might have a good motor here.
I don't know.
Should we I say we get the spark plugs out of it, fill it full, see if we can get it to turn over. At least we know we got a motor that'll spin. Let me unhook everything here. Well, that's awful. Whose idea was that? Wasn't mine. Get the spark plugs out. So pull all the plugs out. They all come right out, and somebody was trying to get this thing running at one time. It's got brand new plugs in it. They've never been fired. So I'm going to take my Weaver bore scope here, this endoscope, and I'm going to stick her down in there, and them cylinders, we're going to check it out. If it, maybe this motor ain't that old. I see a newer sticker from a Joey R's transmission factory, West Orange, New Jersey. Right there. See it? Wow. All right, let's see what happens here. Let me get my thing straight. The lights are on. Let's go in. Maybe. Oh. Look at that. Dude, that ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. So that's number one. I mean, it's got some miles on it, but don't mean it's 258. These things will run forever. Let's try number two. That one's up. Oh, got her too far out. That cylinder. Look there. A little bit of a ridge, but hey, that should run. Oh, there's a problem child right there. That's a problem child. All right. Well, let me look at all these and we'll see. That's another problem child. Oh, this ain't no big deal. That's nothing. What if That one's all the way up. That's another one. It's not focusing. Huh. Okay. Well, here's the thing. Oh, look at that cylinder.
Well, it kind of looks new.
Wow. Oh, what's that? Front is stock 50, 58. I don't know what that is, but standard bore. Huh. Okay. Standard bore. We got 2 problem cylinders. Cleaned up the battery post or the wire. Also put the charger on it, but the battery was charged. But I'm going to throw some more of this in there. I'd let it sit, and we're just going to crank on it, see if we can get it to turn. You know, you can get something on there, you know, down there, a wrench or breaker bar or something on that frickin' balancer, but I ain't going that far. I'm lazy. You don't necessarily have to do that all the time. I'm just going to give this thing as much WD-40 as she'll take. Get the back wall and it'll seep to the other side. Well, let's see what happens. Charger engaged. Starter engaged. Fingers crossed. Here we go. Oh, it's turning. The starter. It's turning. It just needs that little bit. I don't want to burn something up, so we'll sit for a second. That ground's not happy. The ground wire's jumping. Need to get it to turn. Now, if you were out in the middle of a field, I don't recommend this, but I'm sitting right here at the house, and this is what I did to the ambulance. That sumbitch sat in water, and I just kept jerking with it with my little homemade switch. I didn't even have one of them ones that you can buy from O'Reilly's, or a homemade one, and I just sat there and boom, 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 sprayer full, boom, 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 spray more in, boom, 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 and it. I'll be damned if I didn't get that thing running a week after I had it home. But it was too far gone, obviously. You've seen that in the video. If you watched my very first video. There we go. Give me a second. Better if I had a fogger, get it down in there better, but this will work. Okay, let me get you in here. I'll get you in here for this. Come on, old AMC 258. Let's give her the what for, huh? You know you can do it. Haha. Spray some more in there. All right. Yeah, get out of the way. It's blowing shit everywhere. I need Zeppy. We need to see if this thing's getting oil pressure. But here, I can actually tell you real quick. Oh yeah, it sucked it down. Let's put a little more oil in it. This is Rotella for my semi. I hate to do it, but we may, if I get this thing running good, we may not swap the V8 into this. We'll use that V8 for something else. Because actually this is the better, torquier motor. It just don't have the sound, you know. That's what everybody wants, is that V8 tone. This thing's got the aluminum valve cover and everything. What do we got for... Something's bent up here though, it's hitting. The fan's hitting. Looks like it's bent up or something. It's definitely hitting the bottom. Self-clearance maybe? Oh no, it's bent. Huh. Anyway, there's a little more. Well, all right, okay, let's see if she runs. So, a few things I did. I haven't tried to run it yet, I ain't done any of that, but I took some wire, ran it through that radiator. That thing is shot and it don't want to hold, so it goes forward, and that's what's hitting the fan. So I took some wire, ran it through it, tightened it up. Now it's completely free. But I took this hose off because it was kinked. Look at that. Antifreeze. Thing's full of antifreeze. So I'm gonna shorten this hose so it can go back on and get it down in there far enough, and I'll hook that back up, and let me unhook the fuel lines, the one to the pump and the one to there, because then I'll just run something to that with a boat tank or something. No, I don't want to do that. I'll put it on here, and that's loose, but I'll put it on here, that way I don't run a return. But everything's free. This thing still has all the crap hooked to it. Amazing. Except for that. I don't have that hooked up. I gotta figure out where that goes. But no, I'm just gonna tinker around here. Let me get this hose back on, and maybe we'll put the plugs back in it and put some power to that coil, see what happens. Why not, you know? We got everything. We got a power cable. You put fuel in it. 2-stroke gasoline. Oh. Probably flooded it right there. Let's give her some power. Should have power. We got no spurt. Okay, put new ends on it. Here's the old coil. I could probably take that out of there pretty easily, but we'll see what happens. Let's just see what happens. Oh, can't do that. It's got to be sitting over here somewhere. Okay, let's see what happens. You never know. I wonder if the pickup coil ain't bad. So we know it ain't the coil. It's got to be in the distributor. Okay. Now we got to take that distributor apart. So this makes huge sense. I can't get no spark because the computer is not powered on. Make sense? This one's computerized. It actually sends a signal to your distributor when you throw the spark. I found the computer too. So we somehow got to power everything. I mean, like, got to turn the key off. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so I put enough parts together to be able to get that spring off there. Usually I can get them off without that, but I couldn't. But right now I have the key on, the voltage, the clock is working. Holy shit. Let's see if we can't get her running now. Go. I have been literally looking everywhere for the control module on this Jeep, and I found it. Underneath all that shit over there, I'll show it to you in a little bit. I'm hooked up here. I'm gonna make sure I got power to the coil. I got the key on. I got power to the coil. How did that happen? Let's go here to here, so I can see if I got spark. Got everything hooked up. Okay. So I know getting power to the coil, but we're not getting any spark. That goddamn control module's bad, and I may have one. That sumbitch is down underneath here, and it was unplugged. I just plugged it in just to test it, and it didn't work. But let's crawl underneath. Maybe we'll see some melting or something of that nature. Oh. How the hell do we get to it? Why would they put it all the way? Oh yeah. Can we see that? I don't know. Hold on. Oh, that sucker's melted away. Okay. Alright. So let's just get to that. Looks like it's bolted from in here. It's bolted from out here. Well. That's original equipment, and it was leaking. It is in fact roasted and junk. I've got another one of these somewhere. I bought it for, oh, but no, is it? I think it's on our Ranchero. I'm gonna have to go look. I'll be back. Okay, it is dark now because we had to stop and get something to eat. We're starving. There's a new one. Got new bolts because all three of them broke off. So it's gonna be hard to show this, but let me get this in. I'm gonna try this starting thing again. I ain't stopping yet. Come on, buddy. Still nothing. That means it's that control box that's in there. Oh, that's great. Oh, we got spark now. But we got no. Oh, there it was. Oh, bullshit. I'm getting it off the initial click. But then it dies. There was an alarm system on this thing. And where it went, I have no idea. But when you shut this, unless, is that some bitch? No, that wouldn't have anything to do with it. It's all unhooked. We're not even getting spark now. Let me do some reading and thinking. I'm just brain farting. I wasn't going to do this today, but here I am. It's actually still pretty nice out. Maybe I should have worked on the Chevelle. Okay, so apparently there is a bypass of that ECM. It's called a Nutter bypass, N-U-T-T-E-R. And I'm going to read up a little bit more on it and try to do that, because I could just as easily get an HEI, but I don't want to do that because I don't even know if this motor's good. I don't have any reason to have an HEI for a 4.2. I just don't. And the idea behind this was to put the 304 from the other Jeep in it, but if this thing runs good, why would I do that? I would just leave this thing alone. We'll just clean it up, put some interior in it. It's a running, driving Jeep. So I'm going to read into this a little bit. I might be back after a bit, or it might be a week. I know I got to work tomorrow. So, but hey, remember, it was locked up. So this is all a good thing. And I'm probably boring shit out of you. So I'm going to go do some reading. I'll be back sometime. I'm back. I am back. So this Nutter thing is these two wires right here. These go straight to the distributor down there, and what happens is this is controlled by an ECM that's under the dash, and those get stupid. So this is the actual fix for it. You cut them, you know. This is temporary now, guys, don't make fun of me. First time I've tried this. I'm sure many of you may have done it before, but I'm running that down to the module, and I just cut my brand new module, but looky there. So purple to purple, orange to orange, and I just kind of split it, so if I want to fix that I can, just in case, but I've got them hooked up. So I wonder if this will work. What do you think? Placing your bets. And I left power on the coil the entire time I was gone, so I probably just killed it, but that's fine. It's whatever. It's whatever. I'm not even mad. This was something I wasn't planning on doing today, so let's crank and see if we can get some spark now. Well, nothing blew up yet. So let's see what the spark is right there. Let's see what it looks like. There we go. By God. Well, let's put some gas in it. Got some gas in it. Whoops. What do you think's gonna happen, y'all? Oh my God. It fired. This thing ain't fired in probably 25, 30 years. Oh, too much. Go that way with it. Okay, give me a second. Oh, damn. Which way we going here? Not enough? too much. They always hook up a fuel system. Let me check a few things, but we know we got fire. So, my timing, I had my wires wrong. So right in there. Okay. Well, I am going to take a break for the evening. I do have to work tomorrow. I'll let this battery charge up. Maybe try a bigger battery, or we'll try two. But the problem we're having, I believe, is we have no compression. That's why you see smoke and shit coming up the top there. So we'll have to run a compression test on it. I do have all that stuff. I think if we get it spinning fast enough and get some fuel in it, because I forgot to get fuel, if we get some fuel in it, I think we'll be in good shape. So we'll be back. I don't know when. It'll be after a while. But pretty cool though. We got it spinning. It's firing. We're on the right track. Howdy there. It's a week and a half later. I went to PRI this weekend. Got sick as f*** when I got home. Thank God I did not stay the extra day. Everybody was asking me to, but I just felt like I needed to go home, and thank God I did, because I got home and the bug hit me as soon as I hit the door. And yesterday I was out. I was gone. I never left the chair. I felt so bad. And I had a bunch of things to do today, family-wise, and I'm still recovering from it. I'm better, but I've been just kind of tinkering on this Jeep out here. I'd really like to get this motor running if I could. Even if more than likely I'm going to pull it out and put the V8 in here. I've already got a deal. I'm probably going to put the V8 in here and stick a Aces Deuces Wild on it. And it seems like Amber's family all wants Jeeps to ride, so looks like I'm going to be Jeep building for a while. Just to say a while, because what Mama wants, Mama gets. So I got a new fuel pump for this thing, even though I didn't get any gas. But I'm still kind of trying to get this thing started. The main problem, I believe, is I'm getting no compression whatsoever. I could run a compression test, yeah. Do I want to run a compression test? No. I have all the stuff to do it. If I try to get them rings to just, you know, seat, I think we'll be okay. But if I have to, maybe I'll throw some oil in the cylinders before I try to start it. That kind of helps too, especially if you use a thick stuff like Lucas or something like that. Helps with the compression, because as soon as you start turning this thing, smoke starts barreling out all the holes. So it's getting, you know, it's getting all the compression is going into the, out of the combustion chamber into the crankcase is what's happening. So we'll just got the battery charging a little bit. We'll try it a little bit more with exactly the wrong way, which is with brake clean. I hate doing it that way, but I really don't care on this one. So we'll just keep trying. And should have her all ready to go. Goose the shit out of it. These things like a lot of fuel, and this don't burn very good, so I mean, I don't know. Well, now she's not got any compression. That's the problem. Cool. I'm pretty sure another problem I'm having is this little throttle position. I need to adjust that out, because if I open this all the way, yeah, pretty sure it's throttle position. But we needed that. We need the heat to get in there, and this is where I need to get the fuel hooked up. See, I need to get the fuel hooked up. Okay, so fuel pump, got gas. We'll get this fuel pump changed real quick. Hopefully it'll feed that, won't cost too much trouble. Right here's our fuel pump. Very, very easy to access. And your line in is right there, and I'm going to put a filter in between there and here. Could I run it out of a boat tank? Yeah, but why not try out the actual tank? Man, I'll tell you what, it is foggy and it is like almost cold but not cold. Thank God we have our Irish Outlaw Garage hoodies. That's right. Pretty comfy, ain't they, buddy? Yep. And look what's on his head. Look at that. Everybody wanted merch, and I got merch. And what do you got underneath? Well, there's an Artemis shirt. We can't show you all that. You can go look at it on the Printify site. It'll be right here somewhere. And then you can also go, and it'll be in the description of the video. That's right. We got all kinds of neat stuff on there now you can get. Even a puzzle of the famous picture of Artemis that was drawn for us, painted. So, all right, let me get this swapped out. All right, gas tank. A little iffy, but put about 4 gallons in there. The new pump on. I got a filter put on. I can show you that if you want. It's in between the outlet to the pump because I don't know what's in that tank. But I need to get some fuel up to here. It's trying. I don't feel like getting gas in my mouth. I was sick. So I got this little siphoner. Well, in all this cranking, we're getting no fuel.
Fire!
So where's all our fuel going? Alright. For some reason we're not getting no fuel, and I ain't found no leaks. So I'm going to go blow through that side. And Zeppy's going to sit up here and watch the outlet, see if we start getting anything. Wow. Yeah, that's not good. I think our pickup is completely stuck. Yep, that sucker is foam solid. So that was a waste of 4 gallons of gas. Boat tank it is. Should we get fuel? Oh yeah, we got quarters. This thing, I've got to have it on. Well, I'm going to give this thing one last hurrah. And that's going to be it. I'm done. So, here we go. Even though you're leaking gas everywhere.
What was that? I saw a spark.
Damn. Why is it doing that shit now? Now,
Screw you.
now the starter won't even stay engaged. Yeah, the starter's junk. See? Well, yes. Alright, so look guys, I'm tired of messing with this thing. It's time to make a decision. Are we going to make this thing run the way it is, leave this Jeep a 6-cylinder automatic, or are we going to go and steal the V8 304 out of that other Jeep and stick it in here? Me and the Zeppy man were thinking about this, and we've got some projects that 304 out there, it's, you know, mildly built, can go into to make another AMC project run. Do we want to waste that on a Jeep that we know we can make run if I just get another carburetor, get all the bullshit off of it, HEI, or maybe possibly, you know, we can go with like a, you know, an EFI setup on this. We'll have to get a different intake, but we could do it. Or I could just get the, you know, the carburetor without all that crap on it. We'll get rid of all that shit and just make it a good running, driving Jeep that she can prance around on and get her duckies with the family, because everybody has a Jeep in the family, and we're the ones with 3 and nobody drives them. So I don't know, buddy. What do you think? Do I order the parts to make this thing run as a regular 6-cylinder Jeep, or do we swap out the V8?
Well, the thing is, we can always swap the engine.
You what?
We could always use that engine.
Yeah.
But I say we just keep it like this.
You say we keep it 6-cylinder? Yeah. All in all, guys, a 6-cylinder Jeep is better than a V8 one, unless you build them. This is one hell of an engine. It's a 258 6-cylinder. So, I don't know. I mean, what do you think, guys? Should we swap it or not?
Tell us in the comments.
Yes. Tell us in the comments, what do you think? Should we leave the 6-cylinder and just have me build it up as a 6-cylinder the way it is, or should we swap the V8? You be the judge. That how they said it on TV? They used to be, you be the judge. No, that ain't how it was. I don't know. I'm an idiot sometimes. But that's going to do it for this one, because I really wasn't going to do this, but then once I got it turned over, I was like, hey, there might not be anything wrong with this thing. So we got a lot of work to do if we're going to do it. Obviously, we got to pull that tank down and lost 4 gallons of gas like that. So that's gone. But luckily, Jeep parts are available everywhere. Like, we can get everything for this thing. They're cheap, too. So remember, make sure you go to my Prettify store. Right there. That's what's going to pay the bills on this damn thing, okay? That's what's going to pay the bills. And you can get all this stuff. It's right here, right there. Go right there. It's going to be in the description. Check it out. I got them as cheap as possible. I'm going to make just a little bit off of it, enough to buy a little bitty things for this project. Because, yeah, don't forget the shirt, too. He can't show it because he's got it covered by these awesome hoodies.
And the puzzle.
And the puzzle. There is an Artemis puzzle, which was weird. I saw it. I was like, hey, I wonder if anybody will like that. You can get it up to 1,000 pieces. Anyway, go to the Prettify store. Still sick. Tell us what you want us to do with this. I don't know. I mean, you be the judge. What do you want us to do? We're probably not going to listen to you.
Not at all.
No, but tell us what you think we should do. I personally think we should leave it and get it running the way it is, and then we'll get on to fixing up the body in the cold.
Yay.
We won't be able to paint it till next year, but we're going to paint it. I'm going to paint this thing right here in this driveway. No cover, no nothing. We're just going to paint it.
Artemis is going to be green.
Yeah. And Mama's got a hell of a color. But we're rambling. We got to go. Tell them bye.
Bye. Make sure to like and subscribe.
Exactly. See ya.